you gotta really appreciate when you're able to play, because sitting out those couple of games, we lost the playoff game by 1 point. It really hurt my feelings. Like, watching a team, I couldn't really do anything, and Terrell had to carry a lot more on his back since I wasn't in and everything. So it really just taught me, like, you gotta appreciate what you got while you got it. After the playoff loss last year, we just want to get a playoff win, and we want to, like, keep winning games and everything. We got a new slogan, dig deep, so everyone on the team is digging as deep as they can, just keep working hard and everything. So that's what I really like.
I would say the thing about this particular group, and those guys specifically, a lot of those guys are 2-3 sport athletes. They're just competitors. They really like to compete.
We're competitive to the point where, like, it can, like, mess us up in the head. Like, we're too competitive. We're competitive with everything. Like, we'll be competitive about racing to the locker room after practice. So, like, our team this year, competitiveness is there.
Yeah, no, that's true. Like, sometimes we get too competitive and we just get a little chippy, like we want to fight and stuff. But at the end of the day, we all just come together and we just keep pushing each other and keep working harder.
You know, on and off the field, everything's a competition. That goes back to them, again, being multi-sport athletes, which we still had a really good offseason. Usually you kind of miss some of those guys. They're playing basketball or track, but it hasn't slowed us down. We actually had 4 guys, several of those particular guys, break some weight room records here too. So that whole multi-sport thing hasn't really impacted our weight program. So that was really nice to see.
But also your linebackers, how much they feed off each other, because you got Warner back, you got Josh Engel back, and some of those guys.
Yeah, we got Marcus Bolden back too. I'm really excited about the linebacking core. You know, we kind of did some things on defense last year that we weren't doing in the beginning. So we're still kind of toying around with things, but they play downhill, they're fast, they're really, really intense, they like to compete. So, and again, from the leadership standpoint, you really can't make up for experience, so that's huge.
I feel like we got, like, the best, like, linebacker group in the GLC for sure. Like, us 3 combined is just, like, we fill holes, we're aggressive, we're mean, we're tough, like, and we just got so many athletes. We have loaded with athletes on offense, defense. Like, we've got depth now too. We normally don't have depth. Like, if somebody gets hurt, we have another skill player that can go in there and just do just as good.
With that wing T you guys run, it opens up a lot of opportunities for whether it be Trell, whether it be Eddie Starks, Antwan Torres. How do you feel like those guys all gel and mix together?
I think it's great. Everyone lifts each other up. Everyone's blocking for each other. Everyone's cheering each other on. Everyone make a good run. Everyone's, oh yeah, and then the next dude will do the same thing, and then another dude will do the same thing. We just have so many guys that can just all be great football players.
Thinking back to that EC game last year, how much does that competitiveness really show amongst you, Eddie, and Torres especially? Does it?
Yeah, it really does. EC, they killed us our sophomore year, and I just know that going into that game last year, we had to be competitive or they're going to stump on it. So EC last year were rolling. They were rolling. But I say about me, Eddie, and Twan, our competitiveness has got a lot better. Like, it's improved a lot because we hold each other to higher accountability now since we know we're the leaders.